Introducing first, weighing in at 350 pounds, Buff-tastic Biggie Biggs.
All right, Biggie Biggs on his way to the ring. You could say the man's on a roll, or several of them.
Biggie Biggs, I'll tell you what, TK, this guy definitely looks like he can join the ranks of Ridiculoso, the Hobo, the Manimal, and perhaps a stable of wrestlers that you could employ.
Well, I'm really surprised that he's joined the ranks of NWA Hollywood at all. There's obviously been a shift in the management. Is this the type of athlete that Percy Pringle III is going to bring here to NWA Hollywood?
Hey, listen, hey, wait a second. If Percy Pringle supports Biggie Biggs, and so do I, TK. I support Percy Pringle and Sean Ricker.
Well, who knows? This might be a night of upsets.
And his opponent,
already in
from
the
Sacramento, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Brian Cage.
Well, I'll tell you what, TK, here's a guy who is stacked. He's jacked. He is ripped. Former member of Natural Selection, which, of course, my good buddy, Sean Ricker, the Multi-Move Paragon, Brian Cage. This guy, unbelievable. Just in unbelievable shape.
Yeah, absolutely the best shape of his career. I thought you were going to say he needs some Band-Aids for all those cuts he's got.
He sure does.
What a contrast of body styles we have in this matchup.
Well, Biggie Biggs, a little psychological warfare there. I don't know if Brian Cage knows quite what to make of this. I got to tell you, TK, I'm a little torn. It's hurting me right now because I see the rift that's taken place over the many months between Sean Ricker and Brian Cage. It's hard to see these two at such odds.
Little bumping and grinding here by Biggie Biggs. Yes, the bad blood between the former members of Natural Selection certainly reaffirmed. Biggie Biggs brought a little levity to that backstage with his exploits and dancing.
Looks like he's looking to get the party started here at NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. What is Biggie Biggs doing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I don't know if this is fit for broadcast television.
Oh man.
Well, Cage has seen enough, and he is all over Biggie Biggs now, but it's going to be hard to get a hold of him. He's like a greased pig at a county fair.
It might be part of the strategy. Oh, that was...
Motorboating, are they built for speed or power? I'm not sure which.
That was something else. We've touched before on Brian Cage's technical wrestling ability. We've seen him go hold to hold with Timothy Thatcher. I mean, this guy can chain wrestle with the best of them. Might be tough to do that against Biggie Big right now. As you noted, I don't know if he's going to be able to grab a hold of the guy.
And yes, that was just a motorboat chant by our fans here in Glendale Studios as the action continues. But back to the action at hand, and all joking aside, this is a very important matchup. A qualifying match for the PP3. We talk about what is on the line in that tournament, a title shot of the winner's choosing, and again, the rear waistlock, and I don't think that's going to be a successful strategy here against the big man who just runs over Cage.
And you know, you're right, TK, again, and we don't even know who else is going to be in the tournament, which is what makes it so unpredictable. Big hip toss by Biggie Biggs, follows it up with a clothesline. Of course, we have El Ridiculoso in there, which is a shocker. And of course, Sean Ricker. And now will it be Biggie Biggs or Brian Cage to be that third man in the tournament?
Look at Cage go here, positioning Biggie Biggs, turns him around into a nice reverse neck breaker, taking the big man off of his vertical base. And yeah, I gotta think that Percy Pringle III, that his whole plan with this tournament was simply to put his man Sean Ricker back into title contention. Is it going to backfire? Again, we talk about the condition of Brian Cage. If he gets into the tournament, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Cover now after the drop kick. I, for one, would love to see Cage and Ricker go at it again one-on-one.
Hey, TK, I definitely would love to see that match as well. Make no mistake about it. Let me set the record straight. As much of a fan I am of Brian Cage, I mean, listen, the guy's awesome. I am definitely, clearly in Camp Percy and on Team Ricker. Let's set that record straight. Don't want any mistakes being made here.
All right, yeah. I was worried that might be a run like Big Thunder Mountain. It was going to derail or something.
And now Brian Cage with that, you know, some of that hold-to-hold chain wrestling we talked about. Look at that. That's the strength. That's why this guy spends all that time in the gym, TK.
Unbelievable. Picks the big man up, takes him down with a belly-to-back suplex. Display of power by Cage. Nice short drop kick now, and again, if this matchup goes into any kind of deep water here, obviously conditioning is going to be a factor, and now this might be the final nail in the coffin for Biggie Biggs. Cage might completely wear the big man down here with this rear chin lock.
Cage definitely has the match well in control, and again, as noted, the winner of this match is entered into the PP3 tournament, and that tournament is for a title shot of the winner's choosing. So, you know, the person could challenge for the world title, the tag titles, who knows?
High elevation backdrop there, and despite his antics early on, you got to give it to Biggie Biggs. He is hanging in this matchup. He's taking it to Cage. Nowhere to go in the corner. The big man with all that body weight now reeling him in. Lures him in. Is he going to pick up the win here?
Biggie Biggs signaling it's going to be the end. What's he going to do here? Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah. Looking to go fishing there, was reeling him in. Biggie Biggs more like a beached whale now as he's taken down by the big clothesline. Gets back to his feet though. And Cage takes him down again, but Biggie Biggs, a big man, gonna be hard. No way. No way.
Unbelievable strength from Brian Cage. Look at that. Oh, just drives him face first into the mat.
Into the cover again. That's gotta be it, but Biggie Biggs finds a way to kick out. Impressive yet again.
I don't know how Biggie Biggs kicked out of this one. I mean, he's, you know, out here to have a lot of fun, but definitely a serious athlete can definitely go in that ring, TK.
I think it was only that baby oil allowed him to slip that shoulder out of there. That's about all I can think of.
It might be.
Nope, looking though, Biggie Biggs telegraphed the backdrop, got caught, but now takes him down with a spinning side slam. Similar to what we saw out of O'Shea earlier, and a fraction of a second away from picking up the upset victory.
I'll tell you what, TK, can you imagine if not only was Ridiculoso in this thing, but also Biggie Biggs?
Now, what if those two?
That just cannot happen. Cage has got to win this.
If those two dark horses do go on to meet perhaps in the first round. What an unpredictable matchup that would be. Again, expect the unexpected here on NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood in Zaguri. And now, look out here. So much velocity every time Cage hits that move and he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Brian Cage.
Cage with that scintillating neck breaker just drove Biggie Biggs right into the mat. Unbelievable. Big victory by Cage, now entered into the PP3 tournament.
Huge high impact offensive maneuver to finish him off. Brian Cage looks fantastic. Impressive victory. He earns his spot in the PP3, where you gotta believe he's gonna be uncaged and unleashed.
Oh, wait a second, TK. Hold up there, there's Sean Ricker. The gravy train pulling into the station.
Gravy train making a stop here, and that's disgusting. You know what that tells me? That tells me that Ricker knows that Cage is a threat that he's gonna have to try and take out, sneak in, hitting him from behind. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, what do you think of that again, TK? What's that? Huh?
I've heard enough.